There's an expression in English, put your money where your mouth is, which essentially means that a person could speak about something many, many times. I'm not sure what number we're up to on the video presentations, but on the audio presentations, this is share 1303. That's a lot of shirim about thanking Hashem when things look bad. I think in the video presentation it's up to close to 1400, if not more. And a person could speak a lot about Emunah, about having Emunah Hashem when things seem to be going wrong. But ultimately, the real test comes when Hashem sends a person in the soil. We believe that every single thing that happens to a person is good. Uhetiv, umeitiv, v'yetiv lanu. Hashem is the ultimate good, and everything He does is good. When the tests come, that's when we're really challenged. And that's when we really need to galvanize ourselves and to put our strength together and to realize that the threshold is infinite. You can have a situation like the one I'm in this very moment. As I sit here in the Kosel, I'm going through a very, very challenging Nisayan. And I just said, Koma David Rahman Lutov of it, maybe 100, maybe 200 times. But it doesn't help to change the feelings that you might have. Or I take that back. It can help to change the feelings that you have. A person level of Emunah, says the Chovos Levavos, is gauged by the level of calmness he feels. If you look in Parak Aleph of Chovos Levavos, which I say that people should learn this parak 40 times for 40 days. You know, there are all sorts of schools for 40 days, going to the Kosel for 40 days or Shir Hashirim for 40 days. I say, a person wants to have true Amunah, a good schooler, is to learn for 40 days Shar Vitachon, Parak Aleph. It's very short, and that makes it much easier. It makes it much easier because it's short. And I'm going to read it to you right now because it's only 3 lines. And when you hear this, you'll understand why this is the real test where a person holding is a level of calmness, no matter what's going on. Even if it's the craziest situation you can possibly imagine, like I'm in right now at this very moment. And to be calm is difficult. But these are the words that Chazal have instructed. These are the words that the Chovos Levavos has penned. So let's just go over them and see what it says. It says like this: Ach mahus habitachon. That means the essence of bitachon. Menuchas hanefesh haboteach is complete calm. As David Melech says, Gam ki elech begei salmavis, in the valley of death, begei salmavis, lo ira ra, I will not be afraid of evil, ki at imadi, because you're with me. So that's what the Chovos Levavos is saying. The mahus habitachon is menuchas nefesh haboteach. Libo somech al mi shabatech alav, and to completely rely on the person, on the entity you have bitachon in. Shiasa tova nachon lo, opinion. He's going to do the best possible thing. Ash yiftach alav, kfi yichalto, v'daito l'mo, according to his situation, his understanding. Shemafik tovaso, which is the best thing for him. Hashem's understanding is infinite. So He's constantly doing the best possible thing for us. Aval Iker, says the Chovos Levavos, Asher bo'avuro yeh habitachon min haboteach. If the main thing, the main principle, which tests if a person really has bitachon or not, is, as it says, and he adds, v'im yifkad, lo yimsa bitachon. If you don't have this, you don't have bitachon. Hu shei libo batuach b'mi shaboteach. Yeshiv Tikol. His heart relies on the one that he has faith in. Shekayim Mashiamer, V'yasim Mashiarif. Yakshav Alavatov, Mashlo Hisnalo, V'orva Asu, Shiasim Lavachesed. Even if he's not deserving of the kindness which he needs, nonetheless, he will receive it as kindness and gratitude, not gratitude, because that's kindness and benevolence. Benevolence. So this is what Bitachon is all about. And Hashem puts us into challenging situations. As Radan Segal says, there's no such thing as mikrim. There's simot. We're put into challenging situations. And right now, as we speak, I'm in an extremely challenging situation. And if you think that I'm not worried, so you're wrong. I am worried. But I know everything Hashem does is good. Atzor Tamim Poilo, called Drachav Mishpat. The sword, the rock, all of his ways are perfect. And his paths are those of justice. So, this is what we must do. We find ourselves in situations which are challenging and difficult and hard and any other adjective you could possibly think of to describe such situations. We have to galvanize ourselves and strengthen ourselves. And what better place than the coastal Moravi, the place of Hashras Hashchina? You could feel, whoever comes there could literally feel Hashem's presence. All of this we have to instill within ourselves. And do that, tilt the scale to go from lacking bitachon, lacking trust and faith in Hashem, to strong bitachon, to strong faith in Hashem. And if we do that, then we have successfully navigated the test and the situation which the Almighty has placed us in. So we should have the greatest siyata d'shmaya. Hashem should help us in all our endeavors. We should be successful under all circumstances to have to complete emunah and bitachon in Hashem, no matter what happens. And B'ezrat Hashem, my situation will get sorted out, hopefully within the next hour. Otherwise, it might be a level of emergency. But right now, just have to rely on Hashem. Gam ki elech b'geit samavis, lo yira ki amita imadi. Also when I walk, Gam, also when I walk in the valley of death, lo yira ki atimadi. Hashem is with me. Hashem put us into the situation. Hashem will take us out of the situation. We should have the greatest siyata d'shmaya and see Hashem's open hand very quickly. Amen. Cain. T.A. That's all.